Hello everyone, welcome to my beginner's guide for the Roots of Dread chapter. I will be focusing on telling you all about the newest killer coming to Dead by Daylight, the Dredge, both his powers and his perks. We will also run through the new Survivors perks and we'll be showcasing everything using game footage so you can see exactly how things work in the game. Keep in mind this is PTB footage, so it is subject to change, and I will update the video if there's any major changes. If you enjoy this video, leave a comment down below and let me know, and hit the like button and subscribe while you're there. Let's get started. The killer's power is called Reign of Darkness. It is broken up into two special abilities. The Gloaming is an active power, and the Nightfall is a passive power. Let's take a look at the Gloaming first. The Gloaming starts with tokens, as you can see here. You press and hold the power button to activate the Gloaming. This causes the Dredge to leave a remnant of himself behind. In this state, the Dredge is free to roam around the trial grounds, but at a slower pace. This is a great anti-loop ability. To teleport to your remnant, press and hold your power button, and then when you are ready to teleport, press your attack button. Keep in mind that you will face the direction you are facing when you place the remnant. Also note that survivors can run into your remnant to remove your ability to teleport back to it. Another option you have while the Gloaming is active is to teleport to any locker. Teleporting to a locker automatically disables your remnant, so you can no longer return to it. To teleport to a locker, simply aim at the locker you want to teleport to and press the ability button. While in a locker, aim at any other locker and press the ability button again to teleport to that locker. Each teleportation consumes one token. Out of tokens, your only option is to exit the locker. Exiting a locker or returning to the remnant will activate the cooldown of the Gloaming. After the cooldown, all tokens are immediately replenished. Survivors can place locks on the lockers in order to slow down the Dredge upon exiting them. The Dredge can break locks by exiting the locker or by performing a basic attack on the lock from outside the locker. Survivors in a locker that the Dredge teleports to are instantly put into the dying state and carried by the Dredge upon exiting the locker. Survivors attempting to lock a locker or get in a locker that the Dredge is in are also instantly grabbed. A survivor deceptioning a locker the Dredge is in is also grabbed. Nightfall is the Dredge's passive ability that builds up over time. Nightfall activates automatically when the meter is full. During Nightfall, survivors must navigate in near total darkness and hear audible sounds of terror that interfere with their senses. Nightfall grants the Dredge many benefits, including being undetectable, meaning survivors hear no terror radius. Teleportation to and between lockers is way faster during Nightfall and has a much shorter cooldown. The Dredge can also sense survivors near lockers during Nightfall with Killer Instinct. Activating Nightfall is based on acquiring a certain number of charges, as you can see here. You can speed up acquiring these charges by doing a number of things: hitting a survivor with your basic attack, hooking a survivor, teleporting back to your remnant, or hiding in a locker. You also gain charges based on the number of survivors that are injured or dying. Now let's take a look at the killer's three perks: Dissolution, Darkness Revealed, and Septic Touch. Dissolution activates a few seconds after injuring a survivor. It stays active even longer. If any survivor in your terror radius vaults a pallet while Dissolution is active, the pallet will instantly break. Because Dissolution works off your terror radius, this perk becomes useless during Nightfall. As you can see, the perk is active here, but the survivors are free to vault the pallet without it breaking because the Dredge is undetectable during Nightfall, meaning he has no terror radius. Darkness Revealed is an aura reading perk. When you search a locker, the auras of any survivors close to the locker are revealed to you for a number of seconds. Darkness Revealed does have a cooldown. With the perk Septic Touch, whenever a survivor performs a healing action while they are inside the Dredge's terror radius, that survivor will suffer from the blindness and exhausted status effects. Those effects will linger for a few seconds after the healing action is interrupted by any means. Let's take a look at the new survivor perks: Inner Focus, Overzealous, and Residual Manifest. The main benefit of Inner Focus is whenever a survivor loses a health state near you, the killer's aura is revealed to you for a number of seconds. Additionally, you also see the scratch marks of other survivors within range of you. After cleansing a totem, Overzealous activates, increasing your repair speed. Overzealous deactivates when losing a health state by any means. With the perk Residual Manifest, you are granted the ability to rummage through a chest that has already been opened once per trial, and you will be guaranteed a basic flashlight. Also, after successfully blinding a killer, the killer will suffer from the blindness status effect for a number of seconds. Now let's take a look at the Dredge Mori.